Welcome to Billy B's Designs. Today, we're going to show you how to build Sally.
Happy Halloween, everyone. These are the kids' jack-o'-lanterns. I just wanted to give them a little credit and show what they're doing. They're having an awesome time doing it. It was great. All right. But anyway, so here we go. We're getting ready to put Sally on her chassis. So I'm going to show you what I did to go through it. I sped it up just a little bit just so it wasn't so long. It was going to be like 20 minutes of me doing this. So what I'm going to do is just kind of talk you through what's going on here. So as you've seen before, I got the floor all done and it's in it. I got her up on jack stands. I trimmed everything I needed to trim out of the bottom to get a starting point. So now what I'm gonna do is jack it up and set it on the chassis and do my adjustments. There's gonna be a lot of final trimming and stuff like that, and I know it's not gonna sit exactly right, but I know it'll sit on there because I did have the floor pan on the chassis to start with, when I did all my little cuts and measurements and stuff like that, so that I know this thing will sit right on there. I'm just gonna have to figure out where I gotta trim it to get it to sit the way I want it. So right now all I'm doing is getting the strap put on it. The first time I had it, it was in the wrong way, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm pulling it all out so I could turn it around so I had a little more room to do it. So I got the cherry picker out there. I didn't know if I was going to run it through the window and do it that way, build something to press on it, and then I just got to thinking, you know what? I think it's tall enough. It should work out pretty good. And I figured, let's just give it a shot. I just got back from dropping the kids off at school, so it's pretty early out. So while the other two were getting ready for school, I was doing this so I could surprise them and show them that it was on there. I stopped the videotape before they came out. Actually, it fell over, so I was like, I went over to grab it and it fell over and stopped. So I just stopped right there. So I'm just going back and forth right now, getting everything set for it, running it through. I ran it through the bottom. Now I just gotta move everything. I noticed it's a little too far forward, so I gotta slide it back because I wanted to get it close to center. I figured the back was going to be a little bit heavier than the front, just because of the glass and the reinforcements there. Here I'm getting the extra length of the strap run behind it, and what I did was I went through the trunk area and I back up through it and tied it on the inside to itself so it kind of balances it a little bit better. That's what I'm doing right now, just tying it up. And I figure once I get it secured in there and I know it's not going to fall or dump over, we're going to give it a try. I was kind of worried that it was going to get topsy-turvy and, flip everything over or slam against the jack, and none of that happened. It was pretty easy, actually. I was surprised. And it went up high enough that I knew it would clear. So all I'm doing here is getting it set. Now we're going to see if I can move it by myself. And just little light tugs, and she rolled right on over. So since that got out of the way, I just figured, why not? We'll just clear space and roll the chassis out. So So that's what I'm doing now. Just making sure everything's holding. Let's get everything moved out of the way. And that way I can clean up. I wasn't originally going to put this on there yet. I was going to wait and sandblast it and do all that stuff. But it just got to the point where I was kind of running out of room. I needed to condense the two so I could at least roll it in and roll it out and have room to work again. Because it was getting pretty jammed up in there, and it's a little hard to clean it up when I got, the kids are helping me here and there, and, they're doing stuff out there, and I'm doing it. So now I got close, I'm looking, I gotta see, okay, I gotta move it about another 1.5 feet, so there we go, that's about 1.5 feet. I'm like, yeah, calibrated eyeball looks pretty good. Alright, so let's get her slid over, and alright, check, make sure everything's gonna clear. Check, yeah, alright, we're good. Slide that back over, and we'll go up just a little. Alright, gotta get the front over. Oh, just give her a little shake. There we go. Get it up a little more. Slide it in. Alright. So, here I just kind of looked and said, you know what, it's pretty close. I set it down, it's actually going to move over to where I need it to anyway. So let's give it a try, see what happens. And boom, be easy now. There we go. Alright, looks pretty good. I'm going to pull the back around a little bit. Let her down a little more. That's it. That's all she wrote. Let me show her a little adjustment here, a little adjustment back there. Oh, yeah, she looks pretty good. Alright, let's get these straps and stuff off and get everything out of the way, but basically that's it. She's sitting on there. I got some trimming to do to get it set flush, because the back is way high because it's hitting, so that's why it looks like it's falling forward, but that'll come down. I'm actually working on that now. You'll see that in the next video coming up. I already trimmed the front and got it set down, so now I'm working on the back, but you'll see that in the next video. So, but yeah, there it is. Hope you enjoyed. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, and now the real work starts, and then the body work will start. But at least I got that part done, and time to set the fenders on in the front end and see how we do. Alright guys, again, appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and until next time, later.